Sylvia Hubbard. I am here as your author and to kind of give you a thing about my life story that is going on. If you're a reader and you're watching this and you are a sneak reader, then you know I am doing a live story on my blog, and I am here to answer questions that have been posted. If there are any more questions, you can leave them down in the comments, and of course, stay tuned and subscribe and share this video with others who would probably be interested in the story. So we're gonna talk about it in just a moment. In order for me to see what I am doing, I gotta put my glasses on, and I can't find my progressive lenses, so I have to put my other ones on. And I'm gonna tell you, I have like about 20 pairs of glasses in the house because I constantly lose glasses. So I love the progressive lenses because I could look at you and then look down, look at you, look down and read. But with these, I have to kind of deal with them. These are kind of like my migraine glasses because they have like a pink filter. I don't know if you can see that. They have kind of like a blue-white filter, so they help with the migraines. Today is, it's actually April Fool's Day, and yeah, we're in the midst of our story. I'm kind of like on point. I guess I wish I was more in chapter 10, but actually where I'm writing at is chapter 8 at this point, but I just posted chapter 6 online, so I'm kind of a little bit ahead of you in terms of the story, so I'll try not to give anything away if you're just at chapter 6. But if not, you might get some spoilers in there because I might be like, oh yeah, we haven't got to that part yet. Really? I thought we were. Fancy that. So yes, I have just posted chapter 6, and yeah, we're pretty much there. So I know where we are. I was just looking at the script and seeing where we are, so I don't give too much away. So I know I know where to stop at. I'm gonna answering these questions. So people have been leaving comments. Okay, so hold on, let me stop. I am doing a live story. My name is Sylvia Hubbard, and I'm an author of romance and suspense. And every year I do about 2 to 3 live stories online to entertain my readers, and to also, people ask me, well, why do I do it? How do I make money from this? Number one, bringing traffic into my website helps pay for my social media expenses. I guess I can say I get paid for the ads, the small ads that do appear. Also, I have also cut it off near the end, and then I post it online, or people can buy, you know, the story when it's finished in advance. It's cheaper if you buy it in advance and before you get it out there, because once it's published and edited and everything, I have to tack on more costs. So this is kind of like a pre-publishing way. Plus, it attracts beta readers, and my readers love it, so I like pleasing my readers. So we are going to get started with answering questions from He Touched Me. Now, He Touched Me is our romance suspense. Of course, that is going to be more darker than my usual books, whereas this will be a consensual situation between a man and a woman. But also there are things going on around the story of the relationship between these two strange people that gets weirder and weirder as we progress. And of course, I'll try to only kill a couple of people. I don't know. Depends on how I'm feeling. I'm all cooped up, so hey, you never know. I might get some frustrations out. Go for there. So we'll start with chapter 1. So the readers addressed Magnum, who is the male protagonist. They don't know what to think of him yet, and I don't know what to think of him either. I know that he has a horrible drinking problem. I'm not a drinker. I actually don't drink alcohol. So I had to interview a lot of people who did function as alcoholics, and I want to thank Mark Matthews, who gave me so much insight on it and his personal life, and my husband's uh, relatives. He gave me insights on, how he has, been, and how he people he've known and how they function and things like that. So it's been like really good, and I can, like, it's great that I can talk to my husband about it, like, really comfortably. So that's really cool, about, things that have happened in his life, and things that he's seen that happen. So we have very comfortable conversations. Towards chapter 2 and 3, people started asking about Zuri's mother, Brenda. A lot of people wanted to know her backstory. We get a little bit more into it going into chapters 8 and 9. Actually, you'll get a lot of the backstory and see how far she has screwed Zuri over. A lot of people inquired about that. But Brenda has done some stuff, and we all have family that screwed us over at one point or another. I mean, that's nothing new under the sun. As to how Zuri handles it as she tries to adult now, is going to be of what really turns the tide in her relationship with her mother. We all want to believe that people are good, who love us and care about us, and that's where Zuri's at, is that she does care about her mother. She does love her mother. She doesn't believe the bad that is in her gut to believe, and what, of course, other people are saying or what she's finding out. So progressing to chapter 4, and like, if you have any questions, you can leave them down in the comments if you've read the book, and I'll leave the link to the book down in the comments as well, of course. Someone called Zuri's mother nasty. Yeah, I'm gonna give you a link on that. She is pretty nasty when it all comes said and done. I taking from experience, and people ask me where did I come up with her character at. I'm taking from experience of like what I've seen in other mothers, where you put pleasure before parenting, and it turns out really bad for you, for your child, and for the person you decided to put up there before being a parent. It's not fair to the child at all. It's not fair to the relationship that you have at home, that you decide to wander off into pleasure to fulfill some dream or some goal that you have of putting a notch on your pole or something like that. I think as a parent, we make a decision to sacrifice, and those decisions should stay with us and live with us and be with us, and that child deserves that. They deserve that parent, not the person who's just out for pleasure and don't give a darn about them. In this book, Zuri's kind of different from my other women that I've made. She really has no goals in life. A lot of them that I've written before had goals. They wanted to do something, accomplish something. Zuri just wants to get by, have a little money, and be able to get, a job, in her career field, and just, hopefully life just evens out from what she has experienced. She kind of doesn't want to walk the boat anymore, and that's what could happen if she doesn't stay on the straight and narrow, and she knows this. I want to thank people for saying they enjoyed my books. That's kind of cool, getting those little compliments. Please leave reviews if you've read any of the books and haven't done reviews. Please leave reviews everywhere you are. Somebody asked when Lethal book is coming out. It's coming. It's building up. Trust me. It's tough. It's tough. I'm gonna tell you, it's tough. I do have to get past the King and Paradise story to get to Lethal's book, and I'm working on that slowly but surely. But yeah, it's coming. Thank you for enjoying this live story. He touched me, and you knew I had to bring in Tyler Black. So if you don't know who Tyler Black is, you need to go back and read Black's Innocence, which is available wherever books are sold, or you can go to sylviahubbard.com/books, click the link and go in and find where Tyler Black's book is. He's a lawyer and he's not a very nice person. I'll just tell you like that. He's not very nice. If we were trying to, the other companion novel is Stealing Innocence, and that is with Kimberly and Jalen. And yeah, I'm excited about getting Jalen together with Tyler. That's gonna be interesting because I don't like Jalen. I don't know how I wrote him. Yes, so someone said they're enjoying the book so far. Can't wait for the next chapter. That was in chapter 4. I will be fixing the editing as we progress. I'm gonna go back. I just haven't gone to the Grammarly app lately. I'm keeping my computer away from me during the pandemic, so while we're at home, I'm like trying to keep it out of the bedroom because I'm on it all the time now because I'm either working or working. So I kind of like to ease the anxiety of everything. I kind of like took it away. And so in my room, I just have like a Wi-Fi keyboard and I just put my phone up and I'll type, or I'll bring my Kindle out and I'll type on that. And that's kind of just to ease the anxiety of all of this that's going on until I can get comfortable again and in my working space. Chapter 5 states that she's trying to figure out, this is a new reader. So Off the Floor, thank you for leaving comments. You are very expressive. I'm going to say that. I kind of like it. It's a challenge. I like when people come in and challenge me. And she says she don't like wishy-washy females, so I'll try to keep Zuri away from being a wishy-washy female. I guess because, you know, we believe so much in family, I wanted to express that. I wanted to express her conflict in that of like, you see things and you love your family so much and you just want to give them the benefit of the doubt, like I said earlier. She is not naive. She's been through enough things in her life to kind of say, you know, I'm not going to let this happen. Thank you for hanging in there with me. I see you made it to chapter 6, so that's kind of a good thing. I think I'm picking it up. Chapter 6 has a lot of action. I decided just kind of, I guess, I was going through, and I want to thank you guys for the support you guys have given me regarding, you know, with my mom's death, and then a lot of other people dying in those following weeks, you know, with this pandemic going on. And it was kind of cool. You guys just stayed with me and let me get through that. And even though I extended and I posted chapter 6 kind of really late. I'm not even gonna lie, I was late. I want to thank you guys for sticking with me. That was so awesome, and not pressuring me or anything or threatening to kidnap me or anything. So I hope to bring in more chapters. Like I said, I did make it up to chapter 8 now, so as we speak at this video time. So we're going to be getting more chapters in. They said, thank you, like Teresa. Hey, Teresa and Cheryl in chapter 6. I didn't write everybody else's name down. I'm sorry. But thank you, Teresa and Cheryl, as of this writing. And Off the Floor for coming back and commenting. That was so the coolest. And Off the Floor said she's digging chapter 6, so that's kind of a good thing. I decided to move the action. I sat back and kind of just said, hey, we need to get this going. I was kind of like trying to stay in two people's head, but then I figured, you know, I need to stop this and just go with Zuri and just, hey, let's see what happens, you know. So after chapter 6, you're going to get a little bit of chapter 7 in his head, in Magnum's head, but after that, you probably won't be in Magnum's head anymore, and the mystery will build because I'm like that. I'm going to be like that. So yeah, that's going to be a lot of frustrating drama coming up. So get ready, Off the Floor. I hope I can meet your standards. This is fun. I'm gonna rock it. I think I'm gonna move this story a bit faster than norm, and so hold on for the ride because I want to I think I'm gonna be focusing a lot on action and go from there. So if you haven't read the book or haven't started reading the book, you can go to my website at sylviahubbard.com/blog, blog, and you can start picking up where you left off. Even if you click in chapter 6, it'll have a link to chapter 1, and at the bottom of chapter 1 will be all the chapters there from there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I've linked them up to there, and you can just go from there. So I hope you guys check it out, and this is my life story. So yeah, thank you guys for enjoying. So see you guys. Bye.